The apartment was never this quiet. Not really. When you live in the city, there's always a hum, a distant siren, the murmur of traffic that never truly sleeps. But tonight, it's different. The silence is a physical thing, a weight pressing in from all sides. I've been sitting here for hours, just staring at the wall, watching the shadows stretch and twist into unfamiliar shapes. The world outside my window has faded to black, leaving me in this small, dim box of a room, alone with the ticking of the clock. It's a sound I usually find comforting. The steady beat of time, marching forward, tonight. It sounds like a countdown. Each tick is a step closer to something. I don't know what, but I can feel it. A cold knot tightening in my stomach. The air is heavy, thick, like just before a storm breaks. I keep telling myself it's just my imagination. Too much caffeine, not enough sleep. It's a familiar story. But the feeling persists, a primal sense of being watched. I can almost feel eyes on the back of my neck. I try to shake it off, stand up, pace around the small space. But my legs feel like lead. I'm anchored to this chair, a prisoner in my own home. The clock on the wall continues its relentless march. Each second feels like a minute. Each minute an hour. The hands are creeping closer to the top, a slow, agonizing journey towards midnight. It's just a number, just a time. So why does it feel like a deadline? Why does the approaching hour feel like a precipice? The streetlights outside cast long, skeletal fingers of light across the floorboards. They don't illuminate. They just make the shadows deeper, more menacing. I can see dust motes dancing in the beams. The only sign of movement in the room, besides the clock. It's almost hypnotic. I find myself holding my breath, listening. Listening for what? I'm not sure. A creak in the floorboards upstairs? The rattle of the old pipes in the wall? Any sound to break this suffocating silence. But there's nothing. Just the tick, tick, tick. I feel a chill crawl up my spine, a cold that has nothing to do with the temperature of the room. It's a deep, internal cold, a sense of dread that's becoming harder and harder to ignore. My own reflection in the dark window is a stranger, a pale, hollow-eyed figure staring back at me. Is that really me? I look so scared. The minutes are dragging. I glance at the clock again. 5 minutes to midnight. The knot in my stomach is a writhing serpent now. My heart is hammering against my ribs, a frantic drumbeat against the slow, steady tick of the clock. I should turn on more lights. I should put on some music, fill the room with noise, with life. But I can't move. It feels like if I make a sound, if I break the spell, something terrible will happen. So I sit. I wait. I watch the long hand of the clock continue its slow, inexorable climb. 3 minutes. The shadows seem to be coalescing in the corners of the room, gathering like vultures. I can't shake the feeling that they're not just shadows, that there's something in them, watching, waiting. My mouth is dry. I try to swallow, but it's like swallowing sand. 2 minutes. The hum of the refrigerator in the kitchen, a sound I never notice, has stopped. Now the silence is absolute, broken only by the clock. And my own ragged breathing. It sounds so loud in the stillness. A gasp for air in a vacuum. 1 minute. The final stretch. My eyes are locked on the clock face. The second hand is sweeping around. A red sliver cutting through the dark. Each tick echoes in my skull. 10 seconds. 9, 8. My muscles are coiled so tight they ache. 7.6.5. I can feel the pressure building, the air crackling with energy dot for dot 3 dot to dot 1. The clock strikes 12. A single, solemn chime that hangs in the air, vibrating through me. And then silence again. But it's a different kind of silence now. It's not empty. It's expectant. And in that silence, a new sound. A low, electronic buzz. My phone, on the table beside me. It vibrates, a sudden, violent shudder against the polished wood. For a moment, I just stare at it. The screen lights up, a stark, cold rectangle of blue in the darkness. A message. My hands are trembling as I reach for it. My thumb hovers over the screen. Who would be texting me at this hour? I don't want to look. I know I shouldn't look. But I have to. It's a compulsion, a need to know that overrides every instinct screaming at me to leave it, to run. My thumb swipes across the glass. The screen unlocks. One new message from an unknown number. Just 3 words. 3 simple words that drain all the warmth from my body, leaving me frozen, encased in ice. I'm behind you. The air in my lungs turns to stone. My heart stops. The ticking of the clock is gone. Everything is gone. There is only the message burning on the screen and the crushing, absolute certainty that I am no longer alone. The darkness in the hallway behind me is no longer just a hallway. It's a presence. It's a void. And it's watching. I can't turn around. I won't turn around, because I know what I'll see. Or rather, what I won't. I'll see nothing. An empty, dark hallway stretching into oblivion. But I will feel it. I already do. A cold breath on my neck. The weight of a gaze that has been there all along, waiting patiently in the shadows. Waiting for midnight. Waiting for me to know. The phone screen goes dark, plunging the room back into near blackness. But the message is still there, seared into my mind. I'm behind you. The silence stretches on, infinite. I'm still sitting in the chair. But now, I'm not just waiting. I'm being waited for. The game is over. Whatever was hunting me has found me. And the night is far from over. I close my eyes. Maybe if I don't see it, it's not real. But I can hear it now. A soft sound from the hallway. Not a creak, not a footstep. The sound of something impossibly ancient and vast, slowly, slowly unfurling in the dark.